Welcome. I'm Dr. Sarah Williams. Today, we're diving into a subject that has often been surrounded by myths, whispers, and even guilt: masturbation, especially as men grow older. For decades, this topic has carried unnecessary shame. Some people claim it's harmful, while others argue it's essential for health. But what does science really say? How does this private act affect your prostate, your emotional health, your sleep, and even your overall performance as you age? Today, we'll explore the truth, backed by science, explained with clarity, and shared without judgment. My goal is to help you better understand your body, release any old stigma, and use this knowledge to improve your health and vitality. As men age, prostate health becomes one of the biggest concerns. Conditions like prostate enlargement, inflammation, and even cancer become increasingly common with time. Most men accept this as just part of aging, but research shows something fascinating. Regular ejaculation may actually lower your risk of prostate cancer. One of the most respected long-term studies on men's health, the Health Professionals Follow-Up Study, tracked nearly 30,000 men over many years. The findings were eye-opening. Men who ejaculated about 21 or more times a month had a 33% lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those with lower frequency. That's a huge impact for something so natural and accessible. Why does this happen? The prostate produces fluid that supports and nourishes sperm. If this fluid sits for too long, it can create an environment that is more prone to inflammation and disease. Ejaculation clears out old fluid, reduces inflammation, and keeps the system working smoothly. Almost like flushing out old oil in a car so the engine keeps running clean. And unlike other health habits that require memberships, equipment, or costly supplements, this one is simple, free, and entirely in your control. Now let's shift from the physical to the emotional. Masturbation is often thought of as purely physical, but it has an equally powerful effect on the brain. As we age, life can bring stress, loneliness, and emotional challenges. Masturbation can actually play a supportive role here. During climax, the brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that lights up when you achieve a goal, eat your favorite food, or experience something joyful. Dopamine boosts mood, eases stress, and can even support better sleep. For many older adults who struggle with falling or staying asleep, this release can help relax the body and prepare it for deeper rest. But there's a caution here. Like any coping tool, balance matters. If masturbation becomes your only method for managing stress, loneliness, or sadness, it can backfire. Over time, the brain starts craving the quick dopamine release and may neglect other sources of fulfillment, like exercise, hobbies, or social connection. Used in moderation, it's a healthy way to regulate mood. Used as an escape from deeper issues, it can create more isolation. The key is to allow it to enhance your emotional well-being, not replace healthy connections with others. Why does the human body even have this urge? From a biological perspective, masturbation isn't just about pleasure, it serves a purpose. The body is constantly producing sperm, but older sperm cells eventually lose their vitality. Ejaculation clears them out, making way for fresher, healthier sperm. It's almost like a natural reset button for the reproductive system. Even in later years, this process supports better sperm quality and lowers inflammation in the prostate. In fact, in the animal kingdom, some scientists have found that certain species use ejaculation before mating as a way of clearing out slower sperm, increasing the chances of successful fertilization. While humans don't consciously think about it this way, the biology is still wired into us. This shows us that the urge isn't random. It's part of an evolutionary system designed to keep the reproductive system healthy. So, how often should you do it? According to that major study, the sweet spot for prostate cancer risk reduction is around 21 times per month, roughly 5 times per week. For some men, this feels natural. For others, it may seem too frequent. The truth is, there's no universal number. The best frequency is the one that feels sustainable for you, supporting your physical health, balancing your mood, and fitting comfortably into your life. If you're active, healthy, and your doctor hasn't advised otherwise, regular ejaculation, through masturbation or sex, can be a smart part of your overall wellness routine. But if you're not comfortable with a specific number, focus instead on what feels right for your body. Remember, balance, not pressure, is the key. Now, it's important to acknowledge when masturbation can cross from helpful to harmful. The risks are less about physical damage and more about emotional and behavioral impact. If you notice that you feel guilty or ashamed afterward, that you cancel social plans just to stay home and do it, or that you prefer it over real intimacy with a partner, those are warning signs. If you find yourself turning to it every single time you feel anxious, sad, or bored, it may be time to step back and explore healthier outlets. This doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It just means your body and brain are signaling that you may be relying too heavily on one source of relief. In such cases, mixing in other strategies, like exercise, meditation, socializing, or pursuing a creative hobby, can help restore balance. And if it feels overwhelming, reaching out to a healthcare professional can provide guidance without judgment. Many men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond carry years of guilt and stigma around masturbation. For some, messages from parents, cultural influences, or religious teachings made them believe this act was shameful. But science tells a very different story. Instead of being something to feel guilty about, masturbation is actually a natural, beneficial process that supports prostate health, emotional balance, sleep, and reproductive vitality. The bigger picture here is balance. Just as you would aim for a healthy diet, regular exercise, and good sleep, moderate masturbation can be part of your overall wellness toolkit. It doesn't need to be hidden, feared, or judged. Instead, it can be embraced as one piece of maintaining your vitality and confidence as you age. So here's my takeaway for you. Masturbation is not something to fear or feel ashamed of. It is a natural function your body is wired to do, and when practiced in moderation, it can serve as a powerful ally in your health journey. Think of it as one part of a bigger picture, a lifestyle that includes good nutrition, physical activity, meaningful relationships, and quality rest. By understanding the science, letting go of outdated stigma, and listening to your body, you can use this knowledge to live with more energy, more balance, and greater peace of mind. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'm Dr. Sarah Williams with Premium Health Vitality, reminding you that your health and well-being are worth investing in. If you found this helpful, share it with someone who might benefit from hearing this message. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss empowering insights on health and vitality. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.